And ahead of that likely announcement of her name for the Chief Minister's candidature, Kiran Bedi has spelt out her vision for the national capital. After her 6P formula to solve the capital's problems, now her 5S vision for the capital. Here's her tweet explaining her vision that includes literacy, health, capability, security and ethics. Of course, all of them in Hindi. That's her tweet, Kiran Bedi's tweet at this moment, spelling out her vision for the capital. Obviously, perhaps trying to project herself as the campaigning committee chief or the chief of campaign as far as Delhi is concerned. Sakshar, Swasth, Saksham, Surakshit and Sanskari Delhi. That's the 5S formula that she has devised for the national capital, which quite literally in English will translate to literacy, health, capability, security and ethics. We have Jugal Purohit joining us on the phone line for more on this story. Morning, Jugal. It's a 5S formula for Kiran Bedi. The only one thing that is interesting to know is whether she'll be declared the CM candidate or not.
That's right, sir. This is precisely the point that the battle has now reached to. Yesterday, Arvind Kejriwal also, while speaking at Bhavana, said it amply clear that the only reason why Kiran Bedi is there in BJP is because they lack a face. He was obviously referring to her as a chief ministerial candidate. That is something that also a lot of people in the public actually are trying to associate. However, the BJP has made it very, very clear that it will not be going with any chief ministerial candidate. It will be it will be campaigning on the Modi government's achievements and the Modi government's work done, and that's all that they're going to have. Of course, Kiran Bedi's induction will give a boost, but the BJP has made it clear that it will not be projecting a chief ministerial candidate, Sanket.
Now, Jugal, what about the resentment within the Bharatiya Janata Party? We saw that yesterday there was a meeting that was held at Kiran Bedi's residence, which was only attended by three BJP MPs. The others, like Manoj Tiwari, saying that she is not the chief ministerial candidate. Are we to expect a sort of division in ranks if that announcement is made?
Well, Sanket, ever since Kiran Bedi's, Kiran Bedi's entry into the BJP was announced, there have been murmurs of some kind of a revulsion to the fact that at the last minute, somebody right at the top is being brought in. Amit Shah and other members, the president and the other members have made it amply clear that no internal, lack of effort will be tolerated. So there is an obvious rift which is existing in the BJP, which is forcing a lot of senior state leaders and also national leaders to make comments of the sort. And of course, though no one is yet to officially speak on it, but Bedi's induction at the last minute, right at the top, even though without being declared as a chief ministerial candidate, has hurt a lot of leaders who were vying for that particular space and will now have to cede ground to Kiran Bedi.
Absolutely. Jugal Purohit there joining us with all the latest.